The World Tomorrow. The Worldwide Church of God presents
Hey, Pat.
Hello there. Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Unpack It TV. Nancy and I know that we are working toward doing something, outside of our cult, but I was just feeling like we need to, kind of put a pin in things tonight. So we're going to watch Armstrong's funeral procession.
Why not?
I mean, I think
Okay.
it's going to be just like quiet and slow, and it'll just be something we can shoot the shit over top of, and it should be good. So,
Sure. Is this
yeah.
going to be boring as shit? Have you seen this already?
I mean, most of it's like a eulogy. So,
Yes.
So I just
Hi,
want to
everyone.
tie it all up with a pretty bow, put a bouquet of flowers on top. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Right?
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So let's see. Welcome, everybody. Welcome
Yeah,
to our
beautiful.
apostate accomplices and sinful siblings. We are so glad you could be here. My name's Nancy, and I make this show with my sister Nancy. And the two of us are actual sisters, and we're the apostate sisters. And
How do
this
you called
show-
yourself Nancy?
Did I?
Yes, you fucking did.
Oh my God, I'm so freaking tired. I tried to take a nap today. I'm
Well-
Nancy. You're Patty. And you have a kazoo, and I have a boob. Is that right?
Okay, did we switch roles kind of? Because at Free Flow, I gave you your own boob, and thus I gave you a lot of power, Pats, which you used.
I know, Nancy, I was going to kind of like maybe not pull it out today because, the boob's your thing. So I don't want to, get too excited with the boob.
Just to show you a size comparison. Okay, so we were just at Free Flow, and I got Patty a boob, and she got me a kazoo. So now we have like exchanged props. But guess what? I bought a new boob too because it was a little bigger. And look at the size difference on that. Huh?
Oh, that looks like mine.
I might give the smaller one away in like some sort of I don't know. Maybe we can turn it into something fun. And like, if somebody wants to win this, maybe I'll come up with something soon. You can have my old boob.
Ooh,
I went bigger.
Put it on eBay to the highest bidder.
I mean,
original apostate sister stuff. Oh my God! So
original props, new boobs. Yes.
I
want to share, huh?
I just don't know how you can watch cult propaganda and not pull out your kazoo and your boob.
Correct. I mean, if we're gonna watch this boring shit, we might as well have some fun stuff. Speaking of that, yeah, we can talk about Free Flow a little bit at some point, but yeah, we were just there last week. I want shout out Kitty the Atheist, who we met. She's absolutely darling, has her own channel. Check her out if you haven't seen her already. She made this. Isn't that great?
Yay!
It's fuckable too. This What should her name be? I was thinking Ms. Vulva
Oh,
or
is
Volvalia, something
Vulva?
like that. Huh?
Ooh, Volvalia.
Volvalia, you like that?
Volvalia is pretty good.
What do
Yeah.
we think of my new vagina pillow? So she had made this for the Stitchin' Bitch at Free Flow, and I said I absolutely loved it. And she just gave it to me. So yay, it's gonna be on the channel from now on. Do we like? Do we like? Yay. It is amazing. She did great work, the little pillow.
So
Anyway,
great.
that's sitting next to my fake boob and whatever kazoo. Oh yeah, you gave me this kazoo. It looks like a vape. I don't vape, but kind of looks like one, huh?
It does kind of look like one. I think it does anyway. Yeah, the
I was
little
thinking
huh?
maybe a vibrator even. Yeah, if you turn around.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, you can't really tell these days. Vibrators are in such varied shapes, sizes, motions,
There's a
etc.
reason for that. Yay! Vaginas are amazing. Hello, everyone.
Well, I did want to just say though, as an announcement, I think somebody said it in the chat here already, but we just hit 1,000 subscribers and it's very exciting. I
Thank you.
hope
Thank
I hope there's
you.
good things coming for the Apostate Sisters. And if you haven't seen it, we are going to throw a party this coming Monday at 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific. So it'll just be live streaming. We're going to have a little bit of game things happening, and then we sent out an invite to like anyone that we've collabed with, interviewed, they've had us on their channel. So who knows who all might show up
We
for
we
celebration.
hope. If we missed anyone, please let us know. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, if I missed anybody. And honestly, yeah, if you've been around and you kind of just want to come on screen, like let me
Let
know.
us know.
We can probably
Let us
work
know.
something out.
We can host up to I think what 10 people, right, Pats?
10 at a
So
time.
10 at a time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like
It'll
I'm
be kind
still
of fun.
tired from free flow. How about you?
Well, I just called myself your name, so apparently, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what better way to wake up than with some dark beer? Shout out R and Raw.
Oh, I'm rocking my seltzer water, Nance.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
Mm-hmm.
enough. No, I feel like when you take a trip out of state and you party hard for 3 days, like it takes at least a week to catch up. Anyone else feel the same way? Holy shit. I'm
Yeah,
so
that was oof,
lots to catch
kind of
up on at
intense.
home. Yeah, it's fun
Okay,
though.
let's see
Yeah.
here. I have not officially welcomed everyone.
All right,
If you
go
would
for it,
like
Pat.
to be welcomed with the mirror, go ahead and make sure that you've got a comment in the chat. Holy smokes, people.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Y'all
Yay.
been busy. Well, romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me, tell me do. I see people in the chat. I see Lost Explorer Guild. Hello there.
Go on.
I see Big Bad Mama. Hey, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
And I see Liam Wakefield. Thanks for being here, Liam. Who else? Hello there, CL. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the Apostate Sisters.
That's a pretty name, CL.
Yeah. Yeah, if I said it right. Hey, Nancy's in the chat. Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Hello there, Neil the 604 Atheist. Thank you for being here. I think I saw you asked if you got an invite, and yes, you sure did.
Oh.
And let's see. Maya. Hi, Maya. Thanks for being here. Yes, we're actively live right now. See, look, I'll stick out my tongue and everything.
And Maya the Goddess. Oh my gosh, we just interviewed her. Her interview went up, just a couple days ago, right, Pats?
Yep.
It's fantastic. It's great.
Yay.
I see Ember.
Oh my gosh, I'm not there yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, my vaginas are amazing. I think you said that earlier. Yes.
Vaginas are fucking amazing.
I will third that.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Maya, you got an invite. It went to 2 email accounts. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you got it. Let's see.
We just got your email, Neil. Thank you.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah.
And I see exceptionally average in the chat with the perfect comment of comment. Thank you for being here.
The real Nancy, not the Patty imposter.
Oh dear. Hello there, Ember. Thank you for being here. Oh, and you said greetings, survivors. Yeah. Do you mean cult survivors? Probably.
Survivors of any one of religious control, high or not.
Let's see. And I think that is everyone who has joined us in the chat. Thank you all for being here. It was so fun to see you through my magic mirror.
We're getting a lot of props, Pets.
I know it's gonna get a little nutty pretty soon here.
Bringing the boobs to free flow may have gotten us in trouble. I don't know.
Oh, I may have sent an apology email today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's okay. That's good. Hey, you know what? I am not perfect. I know that's shocking, but yeah.
I just
so sometimes I get a little crazy and I do things I have to be like, ooh, I'm sorry. I overstepped my bounds there. See?
It's okay, Bats. We just gotta ask people's permission before shoving a boob in their hand and taking a picture, maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Things.
Can get people in trouble. It's a lot of power, Pats, and I gave you your very own boob. Where is it, by the way? I'm on my own here. They're for Patty's boob. We both got one now. Yes. This one's more like a water balloon, actually.
I know, they're very watery in there. It's strange too, because the water apparently goes pink. This is like
it's a lot of boob.
Probably not monetizable, but also it's plastic. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Well, who doesn't love squeezing boobs? Hey, Joe is here now. Hey.
Oh, good. All right. I'll start with Joe the next time the mirror comes out to show me who's in the chat.
Joe said he'll be here for 1K. 1K, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, I heard. Okay, but for real, this whole thing happens because of your support. So thank you all for having fun when you come here and for being kind to each other in the chat, holding space for the stuff that sometimes people have to share because life is hard, guys. Like, if we can't be here for each other, like, what are we doing? You know?
I know.
So if you can help the channel, you can do that by liking this stream. You can share it with someone else. If you really like us, go ahead and send a super chat. Or if you want to stick around and be a super fan, you can go and join our group on Patreon or become a channel member here on YouTube. So in both Patreon and on channel membership, you get called a sinful sibling, and your perks include custom emoji and behind the scenes content.
Yay. Yeah. And also there are a lot of other content creators here as well. So go and check them out.
Exactly.
Ember, Joe of the Kentucky Atheist, My Atkinson has a channel, Neil the 604 Atheist. I'm sure I'm missing someone. That's all I can see right now.
I think you got them.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, go check out their channels as well. So this is an amazing community, and going to Free Flow and hanging out with people, it just reinforced that. And also shout out to Joe, the Kentucky Atheist, who's here. He is, I think, are you in charge of the whole thing, Joe? This upcoming ARC protest in Kentucky? Feel free to drop some information about that. That's going to be fucking epic. So many people in this space are going to be attending that. That is like 4th of July weekend.
Right. Like, yes. Thank you, Nancy, for mentioning all.
4th of July. It's so epic. And yeah. It's amazing.
And thank you, Nancy, for mentioning all the content creators. Absolutely. All those folks. And I'm sorry, I guess I'm not where I can put links in the chat at the moment, but feel free to shill yourself in the chat. I'm totally fine with that. I would love to have everyone here find other content creators that they don't know yet. Yes. So, but I do want to point out, we have a new member to the channel. Welcome to UCL. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah. I love all the colorful rainbow hearts. That's awesome. Thank you, Joe. Yes, July 6th.
Oh, okay.
Williamstown, Kentucky. Yep. Great. There's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of content creators, a lot of people that are like just in the atheist space or healing space, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully Ken Ham shows up.
Oh my gosh.
Looking
I
forward
feel
to
like
seeing
he's
him
gonna
again.
avoid that. I'm gonna
know.
say he's gonna not be in the country when that's happening. Don't you think? Back to Australia.
I don't know. Is Ken Ham supposed to be there, Joe? I mean,
That would be interesting.
I don't know. We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah.
There's Nitty. Hey.
Oh my. Oh, let's see. Who all do we got here?
Nitty in the house. Did we miss anyone else? Oh.
I think there's 3 people. I think the magic mirror is gonna need to come out for the latest 3 people. Romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me, do. I see Joe, the Kentucky atheist, in the chat. Welcome, Joe. I see.
It's a good
God
beer.
equals the square root of -1.
Oh.
Bless you, my child. Go and sin a lot. Hi, Nitty. Hi. Welcome
Nitty,
to the Apostate Sisters stream tonight. Glad to have you here.
Both Patty and I are super fucking tired, so we're just kind of bullshitting right now. And beer always helps that, so I'm down.
Oh dear.
I'm down in one. Apparently, we have a really boring fucking funeral procession to watch. Huh? God's
It's a good thing we have squishy boobs.
Apostle. Huh?
It's a good thing we have squishy boobs.
I know. Yes. I mean, if you're gonna watch the funeral of God's last, what did he call himself? Last great day prophet of God.
Oh,
like literally the one and only true church. And guess what? He predicted, or I should say, he prophesized God was going to return. Jesus was going to return before he actually died. And no shit, there were people that waited for the resurrection. Wasn't that who was that we interviewed? Was there?
Oh, Denny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Denny Ezrago, who's been in our comments.
He was right at the campus, like at the main church campus, because his dad was the Portuguese translator. So he saw a bunch of stuff firsthand.
They literally sat there in a car waiting for what, Armstrong's resurrection, was it?
Graveside, Nancy, they sat graveside. But that was like not worldwide. That was like one person's personal spin-off of Armstrong. I know.
You can't make this shit up, people. This is how far it went. There were people waiting for our cult leader to be resurrected.
Ugh,
like, literally.
When he started saying the world was going to end in the 1930s.
Well, yeah, and then the 70s. Well, it was like 73 and then 75. Oh, and then he just kind of did that whole move that, you know, controlling people do, like they steer you off and like, I didn't say that. No, you must have heard me wrong. I didn't fucking say that. You're right, Joe. I would show a boob during a funeral.
I know. I kind of had this thought of like, you know, there's that idea of you shouldn't like speak ill of the dead or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but you know how many hundreds of thousands of people are suffering the consequences of what this guy did? Still, you know, the generational impacts of not saving for retirement, not saving for your kids, all of that, like that stuff lingers around. So I'm not going to feel bad having a moment at this guy's funeral, honestly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, his traumas linger on. Yeah, our parents still follow his teachings, and so do just hundreds, I think thousands of others. So,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I would spit on his
personal spit on. I know.
I would fucking spit on his.
Maya's asking if they thought he was Jesus. And I don't think
No.
so, but there's like other biblical characters that this branch of cultiness has claimed. Like an
Yeah.
offshoot church, this guy, David C. Pack, he's claimed to be Elijah and he's claimed to be the witness, whatever that is. Hey, party!
Party at funeral. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah, Jesus.
anything he thought he could get away with claiming to get reverence, he was gonna do it. So
yeah. Oh, I thought you said some orgasms, Logan. Some organisms give back to the earth only in death. Yeah.
Okay,
Wow,
well,
that's
see, now
powerful.
that I know that Logan's there, I can't not invite the magic mirror to say hello.
All right, go ahead.
Romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me, do. Welcome to the chat, Logan. Glad to have you here. All right, should we start this thing?
Sure. Oh, just real quick. When do we
Okay.
turn into the sweet states of Gilead? God equals is asking. Very good question. Yeah. Gilead.
I assume that was
mean,
a autocorrect from United.
That's not too
United
far.
States of Gilead.
Yeah, United States of Gilead. Oh.
Yeah. Actually, anybody want to see my Handmaid's Tale costume?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay.
Do you and your husband have, fun in that outfit?
No.
I'm just curious. Has anyone here had sex with somebody in like a costume? Like a well-known costume? I'm just curious. Oh my gosh. Is that you, Pads? Holy shit.
Yep. There
I've
it is.
never seen you wear it.
Have you not seen this?
No. I mean, maybe you showed it to me once, but holy shit. That's you in full force.
So I made this a while ago. I had a kid that wanted a witch costume. So this is black on the inside, on one side, red on the outside. Because even then I was like, oh, there had just started being some protests where women were walking in to court cases or something wearing these. And I was like, unfortunately, I was like, I'm going to need that someday.
You might need it sooner than you think. I mean, it's Portland. This is pretty normal to see someone walking around in this. I mean, you guys have your own Darth Vader that goes around on a unicycle with, is it a bagpipe that shoots flames?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's
cooled his jets a little bit recently, but yes.
Okay, but he still goes out and about.
I did this, the one on the left. I went out to the park blocks here in Portland when Roe was struck down. Yeah, I don't know. That was my speed that day. Walk around the park a few times, get some photos for wherever that goes, if it does anything. I don't know. Mostly it was cathartic, but there you go. So I know I teased it before, so yeah.
I like.
Okay, so now should we watch a funeral of our cult leader?
All right. Oh, looking very fertile, Pats. Oh, I like that, God equals.
What?
Looking very fertile. I mean, it's terrible, but it's really good. Holy shit.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
That was great.
Oh my gosh.
Kinky, Pats.
Uh-huh. No, it's like the opposite of kinky.
But I like the irony. Oh, kinky costumes to that face.
What? Kinky and then that? Yeah. Not what you were looking for? Okay.
Nope. Oh, can I just show you guys a meme that a friend of mine put together? Let me hang on. I'm just gonna show you from my phone. 1 second.
Oh, here. Okay.
Huh?
Make that work better.
Oh, did I show you guys this? This is funny. So I legit tossed a rubber band aside, and that's what it did. Isn't that funny?
Why is it funny, Nancy?
No shit. Oh, it's a Trinity knot, I believe. Right?
Oh,
it's a Trinity knot.
Oh, no, that's what you think that looks like? Okay.
That's amazing. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the meme a friend of mine made. He's really good at this kind of stuff. Or is it backwards?
Ew, I don't even like that picture, even if it's making fun of him.
Of course you don't like it. The patron saint of vaginal dryness. I fucking love it. It's you. Man, that's a penis. You guys are amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I
I'm
love
doing this.
people so much. Okay. All right, we can watch this. I'm sorry, I just wanted to show that.
Oh, that's fine. Thanks for showing your rubber
If
band.
I go through my photos, I'm going to find all kinds of cool stuff that I want to show people, and we'd be here all night. So go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It's
All
time.
right, we have to.
Armstrong died peacefully at his home in Pasadena, California on the morning
volume
of January 16, 1986. He was in his 94th year.
What about that? I'll play it again.
Okay.
Herbert
94th
W.
year.
Armstrong died peacefully at his home in Pasadena, California on the morning of January 16, 1986. He was in his 94th year.
Late 1800s, he was born.
Isn't that crazy?
I read his autobiography. I actually did find it interesting. Just to hear about like what was going on at the time. Pasadena, yep, that's where he's buried.
I could see that. I mean, I think the thing we've brought up over and over about him is that he like experienced the world wars as 1892. So he's like a young man, probably with children, right? Trying to figure out life when the First World War happened, and then that had to be scary. Like, I'm not going to give the guy a pass, obviously, but
no, obviously not. But we can kind of see maybe where his mind was at. Yeah, Pasadena on fire, exactly. I was there recently to some of those old places in Pasadena. CL, were you at this funeral, or was anyone else from WCG here? Our parents didn't go to this, Patty, did they?
No, I'm certain they didn't. Well, I was 6 years old and you were 4.
Look at that North Korean stance here.
Oh my gosh.
Right, left, right, left.
The funny thing is all of them walking along like, yep, this is what we do. The old passing of the torch. Oh, CL, you're saying you were there. Wow.
You were here? Holy shit.
Yes, I
we
was.
have someone that was here. CL, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, point yourself out if you see. Just be like, let's be in the background here.
I know, if you catch a timestamp, or I don't know if you can do that. No, you probably can't. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They
allowed a black guy that close to Armstrong's body? Progressive of them. They must have lost a little bit of their racism by this point, huh?
Aww. Okay, yeah, I know. I was just gonna say, yeah. Hey, AJ, I'm so sorry. I understand if you can't stay because of that. Aw. Hugs to you, friend.
Aww. 19 years old. Oh wow. Hugs and love to you, AJ.
Yeah, hugs.
It's all right. Take time for yourself, love.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, Curtis May. That's who that is. Okay, I know that name.
Okay.
Wow, thank you, CL. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Talk us through this, okay? Oh, and we recently put AJ of Ways to Human, her interview.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I think just before Maya's. So yeah, go check that one out as well.
Yeah, lots more content creators to check out.
Thanks for being here, AJ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm curious to know more, CL. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I know by the 80s they were trying to do better racially wise. They had some pretty dark beginnings.
What choice do they have, right? They had to get on. That's what churches do. They have to get on board with certain things like accepting gay people. Otherwise, that tithe money starts going away.
Right. Oh, and this guy right here. I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see
I
the
know
screen,
that
right?
name too. Holy shit. What?
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say
Yeah.
what's
See,
on.
Nancy, you're going to know all those from reading the history books of all this. But I was just pointing out this guy here is going to be the next. Yeah. He's going to be the next pastor general. Pastor general is what they called it.
Pastor General Joseph Tkach.
Yeah. All right. Well, holler if it's too loud or too. I guess there's not much sound going on right now, but do holler.
Oh, that was a good one. Dude, I would burp at a funeral. I'm that person. I have no social standards whatsoever. I was in a Sephora not long ago getting, makeup and shit. I actually hate wearing makeup, but for the channel. But I was talking to the sales lady. She shows me some little spongy thing for blush or something. And I was like, oh, that looks like a butt plug. And then my friend is like, did you really just say that to her? I'm like, what? And she agreed with me. The sales lady, she's like, you're right. It does look like a butt plug. I'm sorry. It's just if it comes
Oh,
in
like
my
a
head,
blender.
it's gonna come out my mouth, huh?
Yeah, like a blender, like a makeup blender.
Yeah, one of those little squishy things.
Yeah.
In deep appreciation.
Here we go.
All right.
Of your presence on this
Quiet on the
occasion,
set.
sad though it is, and between our two peoples, I wish on behalf of my entire staff and in my own name
Our two
to
peoples.
express deep condolences to the Ambassador Foundation and to all the family of the deceased. Signed, Han Zo.
Don't worry, he wasn't.
We have
Oh, I
learned
know what he's doing.
another one.
What?
I think he's reading letters from world leaders.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yes. Let's see. Hang on one second. Joe.
1986, Joe.
Yeah, 1986. So
But
not like we hide how old we are, but there you
So
go.
we've never actually met Herbert W. Armstrong in person, but obviously he was somebody, a face and a voice that we heard a lot growing up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was all we really knew growing up. So
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, AJ, wonderful. Oh, say hi to Seth for us.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was fun to party with at Free Flow. Yeah.
Aw.
Thanks to you, honey.
Wow, we've got weddings and funerals.
Weddings and funerals.
Wow, what's going on? Okay, so I see Ember was saying the video might be a little quiet, and that might be. I do have it turned all the way up. Let me see. If
It
there's
is a
anything
little
else.
quiet. I thought that's because we were just going to talk over them.
I mean, I don't know if anything else I'll do will really help, but I'll try. See what I can figure out. I mean, I'm not too worried, I guess. If it's terrible, we can just shoot the shit also. That's fine with me.
CL says, you didn't miss much. That fucker didn't moisturize his hands. Not from what I understand, CL.
Ew.
You know about the flog log?
Oh, no.
We have a 6-part series on Herbert W. Armstrong if you're interested in seeing it. Yeah, that mofo apparently kept a flog log of his jerk off sessions, which is pretty interesting. Like several people have talked about it. There's exposés on it.
Why does everyone know this? Why?
These old white dudes, as they get older, even like Armstrong used to walk around naked, according to some people. Like he just got senile. He didn't give a fuck after a while. Apparently, Winston Churchill did the same damn thing. I'm like, are you so desperate to show people your junk? You're like, look at me, a big, powerful man. I don't care if I'm 90. Ew.
Really?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. I mean, this is just speculation, but when that many people mention it, you gotta wonder. Oh shit, Pasadena, yeah, was.
Why does that crack me up so bad? Dude was dry.
Vaginal dryness.
All I'm picturing is like, what is it? That one Raiders of the Lost Ark No, one of the Indiana Jones things. There's like a thing where somebody just like crumbles into dust. I don't know. That makes me think of.
That's what you thought of?
I don't know. Dude was dry. I was like, oh, crumbling. I don't know.
Oh my god. Awesome. Yeah, I was in
Okay.
Pasadena. When was that, Pat? It's a few weeks ago. I was there for the Xena convention because I'm a huge fucking Xenite nerd. Yeah, the Last Crusade. That's right.
Joe
It was
knew.
the Last Crusade. Thanks, but
Okay.
and saw all of like Ambassador College and where Armstrong used to live.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nostalgic, pretty surreal. Yeah. Yeah, dry hand. Same, AJ. I carry lotion everywhere too.
I'm still feeling a little bit icked that all of that conversation started because of the flog log. Dry hands flog log somehow happened in combination. I don't know. It's weird. Okay,
Sorry,
stop.
I had to say it. It was a fun joke. It was like Armstrong. Like I haven't heard Armstrong had dry hands, from what I understand. You know, he was flogging it daily.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Law, welcome. Hey, I assume you're WC or former WCG as well. Yes.
Oh goodness.
A
Okay.
new person here.
Let's see. How far back do I need to go? Is it just 2 people that I'm going to welcome
This popped up, but
in
Patty,
our special way?
you?
What?
Sure. Where did you get this video from? I don't even know. Was it the HWA library?
There's a channel called Ambassador Archive.
Oh, that one will have it too. Yeah, that and the
Mhm.
HWA library always has all this Armstrong shit as well.
I think it's the HWA library though that is less happy about you using it. But I tell you, the HWA folks, man, do they love promoting their dude. They are all too happy to put piles of content out there for us to react to.
And Pet Muir. Did I say that right? Pet Muir? Pet Muir? Pet Muir? A newbie? Thank you.
Yay. Romper bumper, stomper boo. Tell me, do. I see ways to human in the chat. Hi, AJ. I see. Where is it? Jendi Law. Did I say that right? Hello there, Jendi Law. You asked.
Gendry.
What?
Gendry, I think. Oh, it is Jendi. My bad.
I guess we answered that where we get these things. And let's see. And hello, Pet Mur. It is so nice to have you here.
Hello, love.
Welcome to the chat.
I love people's names. Oh, they crack me up so well.
I know. Totally. So
There's
fun.
that Nancy in the comments. What the fuck kind of last name is that, right?
I know. She's a weirdo. She shows up every now and then. Like, gosh. Okay, I'll
pop into comments, drop a few dirty jokes, and then I fuck off is what happens.
And then you just sit somewhere drinking beer for the rest of the time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Drinking something. It doesn't have to be beer. Huh?
Something. Yeah. Tonight it's beer. All right. I'll play it.
Of special interest, I'm sure, to Mr. Armstrong. With great sorrow of the passing away of Chairman Herbert W. Armstrong.
Chairman.
Ooh.
We're currently hearing words of praise from world leaders that Armstrong bribed or something in his life.
Is Maggie Thatcher on there? Let's hear.
I kind of doubt it.
Kindly convey our condolences to his family. We shall cherish his memory. From the Shanghai Children's Art Troupe.
Okay, I just have to say, what family? What family? At this point, you know, there were rumors of him molesting one of his daughters. He already excommunicated his son from the organization, and he has an ex-wife and another wife that died many years prior. So what fucking family does he have left at this point that actually talks to him? I'm wondering.
I mean, he's still got grandkids, right?
Yeah, they're still floating around out there.
I know we were hoping to get his grandson on our show. That would be fun.
His name
Someday.
is Ted. His name is Ted with 2 D's. And he's like this rocker from California.
Double D Ted.
And he hates his grandfather. He hates Armstrong. I really want to talk to. I did reach out to him. I don't think that he like checks his Facebook very much, but
Yeah, that's okay. If that's who you are, it's probably a little hard to defend yourself from all of the people chasing after you.
yeah, true. Okay, CL, do you know Ted as well?
Well,
You
maybe
do.
we have our
Holy fuck,
in.
dude. Send him our way. We want to talk to him. Wet Ted.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, the dude looks cool. Like, you seen his picture? Like, what's the name? He has a band.
Mm-hmm.
Petra was coming into my. It's like is it Pegasus? The band Pegasus in California.
Oh, I don't know.
It's legit Armstrong's grandson. So Garner Ted Armstrong was his dad.
But I don't think Garner, Ted, and Herbie ever like reconciled, right?
No, not from what I understand. Neither did him and Stanley Rader, but Stanley Rader went to the woodwork. But
well, I'm sure he was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Facebook Survivor forums. You did talk.
Oh.
He was on Herbert W. Armstrong. I know I'm subscribed to that Facebook page where survivors go in and tell their story. And Ted Armstrong was in there years ago. He was active, but
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to talk with you about some of that.
Please
I've really
reach
got to
out
get
to
in
us,
those
loves.
Armstrong groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grandpa Armstrong.
Grandpa Armstrong.
From
Ew.
the Sung Ching Ling Foundation,
Herbert the pervert.
Chairman and
The other
First
one.
Lady of China. On behalf of the Sung Ching Ling Foundation, I wish to extend to you and your foundation.
Okay. I mean, you might be hearing like Chinese words and other country words. And I don't know how to feel about this. Like in the 80s, well, after 1975 happened and like the world didn't end and stuff. Armstrong really pivoted. I know, surprisingly. Armstrong really pivoted to be like a philanthropist on the world stage, right? So he did start schools and international like exchange programs, I think, stuff like that. So I mean, he was at least in name trying to rewrite who he was. So yeah, I don't know if this is what you're referencing, but yes, I think it did feel progressive at the time, and it felt like he was keeping up, and people who cared about, world relations and being international and stuff definitely looked at what Armstrong was doing in those final years and thought it was good. Like, I think where we were in California, there were a lot of businessmen that joined the church for the networking, actually.
With their briefcases and their suits, and they were so official. It was so weird.
Oh yes, they really loved the look of the American businessman. It was they all got off on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Foundation, our heartfelt condolences.
I think you might have to
Herbert
raise
Armstrong.
the volume a little more.
Please
Pat.
convey our
It is up
sincere
all the way.
sympathy to
Oh,
Mr. Armstrong's family.
Let me see if there's anything else I can do.
Should I make a dick joke? No.
Sure. Why not?
It's fine. Oh, my unfinished journey. Hello, loves.
Yeah, I don't know. What can you guys hear it? Is it just really, really, really quiet?
I mean, I don't know if we're missing anything necessarily. He's not going to say anything important.
Like, can you hear the words he's saying?
I can, but maybe I don't know. Check with her.
I know. Shoot. Yeah, the volume is all the way up on this. I don't know. Okay. Well, if you're seriously not hearing it at all, well, it's quiet. Oh no. Okay, so what do we do, guys?
We can talk about the important parts that they say.
Sure.
We can reiterate.
I mean, darn. I wish there was some other way I could do it. What else can I do? Well, is what it is, I guess. Okay, well, if everyone's too annoyed, we can just chat and then we'll start some other thing.
It's all right. I have a feeling we're just going to talk
During
over this
his
dude anyway.
lifetime,
Yeah.
Mr. Armstrong made great efforts in promoting friendship and cultural exchanges between the Chinese
Maybe we're
and
just
American
too loud.
peoples and children.
We are women.
For
We
this,
should
we are most
you know,
grateful to him.
put a lid on our
In order
voices
to
here, Pat.
commemorate Mr. Armstrong, we shall
This is
continue
What
to
are you
strengthen our
saying?
cooperation
He would not
with the
want us to
Ambassador
use our
Foundation
voices.
for the friendship between the Chinese and American peoples and the healthy growth of our children. Signed, Kang Kei-ching, Chairman. From Japan, on behalf of Mr. Armstrong's Japanese sons, deeply shocked
Ew.
and grieved the
What?
sad report of the past.
Japanese sons?
Like they're basically saying that they're all family to Armstrong. Japanese sons. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Grandpa Armstrong.
Passing
Ew.
away of Dr. Armstrong, I wish
Joe.
to express my profound sympathy and sincere condolence
Chinese children from
bereaved
Japan.
from Sai Sato, Minister of Posts and Telecommunications. From Sri Lanka, I am deeply saddened to hear of the passing away of Herbert W. Armstrong.
Sri Lanka even.
He was a great master
That one was a big one.
who preached for world peace.
That's what she said.
The students, staff, and administration of our institute at Mount
Toot.
Lavinia.
Dude,
belong
it's
to each
instant.
day
So
their
terrible.
regrets at the loss of
Quality
this loving man.
commentary.
Signed,
I just
We
have to
decide.
throw this out. Patty and I, oh
member
my
of the
God.
General Assembly of the Buddhist
We could not
religion.
say anything as kids. Fart was one of them. And one of our early videos, you called it silence to swearing, right?
Yeah.
Like, not only did they control the words that went into us, but the words that came out of us. And yeah, fart was one of them. And I remember we had to say toot instead of fart. And it pissed me off so much. Who the fuck says toot when they're a teenager? Like, way to put me back to being an 8-year-old. God.
Oh my gosh.
He got into Sri Lanka too, for fuck's sakes, dude. That makes me sad. I'm writing my second novel about the Sri Lankan Civil War, by the way, and this saddens me to hear that Armstrong
Well, when
got
did that
his
happen?
grubby hands in there. Hmm?
When did that Civil War happen?
Some people say it's still kind of going on. So, I mean, what happened was, well, it's actually been going on for a long time. Let me know if you know about the Sri Lankan Civil War. But so basically, you know, my husband's Tamil. He's from Tamil Nadu in South India. And there's a whole bunch of Tamil people in Sri Lanka, but the country is mostly Buddhist. And there's this little spot, I want to say it's straight up north, that it has Tamil people in it. And so they're kind of like discriminated against. But then you know what happens when you're put into a corner long enough, sometimes you become the person you hate. So it was just a back and forth. A lot of people killing each other on both sides, and there's still like remnants of that. So yeah, some people say it's still going on, but I think it officially ended in 2009, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I am incorporating it into my second novel, which will be part of the trilogy. Yeah, Tamil Kings. Holy shit, dude. They go far back. Oh, thank you, My Unfinished Journey. Yes, we hit 1,000. Thank you to you all for that. And Kathy is here too. Hi, loves.
Okay.
Check out her channel too. Or, well, you don't have a channel anymore, but you're...
Well, maybe someday. Soon again.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. Romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I would like to welcome Aunt Kathy to the chat. Hi, Aunt Kathy. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you got to go hang out with Oz tonight. Everyone go check out, what is it? Do you want to put that in the chat, Aunt Kathy? Oz's channel too?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Yes.
And hello, My Unfinished Journey. I see you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the congrats on 1,000. Woohoo.
Dr. Tapioca Weasel.
Oh my goodness. Welcome,
Look at
Dr.
you.
Tapioca Weasel. Thank you for being here. I see you in the chat.
We were just
Did I
on
get everybody?
Mara's channel. with Dr.
Ooh.
Tapioca Weasel. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Indeed. It sure was.
Yes, Pet Mir, the Tamil Tigers is actually what I am going to be writing about in my second book. Absolutely.
I will say I just really love, Nancy, how we can go from like 1 minute talking about toot and how we used to say the word toot instead of fart. And then the next minute we're talking about the Tamil Tigers and the Sri Lankan Civil War. Like, yeah, I like it.
You mean we can go from 8 to 80?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I thought R and Raw was here. Oh, hey, AR.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Shows how
Okay,
well
so
I'm reading it.
exceptionally average. The answer to your question is yes. They became Grace Communion in like 2009.
Yep. But
And
the
they're
entire doctrine
basically,
changed. It's not even the
yeah.
same fucking church.
Yeah, it really isn't. It's just like basically a non-denominational Christian church at this point.
You want to know some of the worst offshoots of Worldwide Church of God? Let's see. We have Philadelphia Church of God under Gerald Flurry. And I would like to shout out David C. Pack of Restored Church of God. And I'm not even going to go there. You can check out his stuff and see for yourself that train wreck. Yeah.
Wait a second.
What?
Wait a second. Something just happened that's never happened here before.
What?
Something very important.
Gifted membership.
We have had memberships gifted by Dr. Tapioca Weasel. All right, are y'all annoyed yet?
Doctor.
Yay!
Oh, and Ember knows the hashtags. Free the flaps. Yep. These flaps. Free the flaps. Praise the weasel, wine, and squishy boob. Yay.
Uh-oh, it's getting crowded in here.
We don't have enough room for props.
Thank you so much. That was so nice of you to do that. I
Aww.
hadn't even considered that was possible yet. So yay.
And I do believe Maya and Dr. Tapioca Weasel are having quite the romantic moment right now. You two carry on. Yeah. They're showing each other some love. Just tell each other to fuck off. It's all good.
Okay.
We all know it's in love.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wait, did I already welcome everyone in the mirror?
I don't know.
I don't think I did. I think I've got several now.
Too.
Oh my goodness.
We have some women here tonight. Yeah, I love all the Sri Lanka talk. In fact, yeah, I have some very close friends in Sri Lanka. Somehow majority of my friends are now Indian since my husband's from India. And now I have a whole crew of Sri Lankans that I'm friends with, which is funny because I was writing my second book about Sri Lanka. So now I've learned quite a bit about it. So I really appreciate the country very much. And I'm looking forward to going there at some point. Incredible people. They are not Indians. They are Sri Lankans. Yes. And deserve all
That's
the
important to remember. I know
Yes.
I've known some Bangladeshis that felt very like it was very important to be Bangladeshis, not Indians. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Ember, I will talk with you about India anytime. Yeah.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I'm not sure who all I got, so I'm going to welcome AR to the chat. Hello there. Thank you for being here. And I would like to welcome Dr. Tapioca Weasel. Did I do that already? I don't know. You know what? You gifted 5 memberships, so if I did it before, I'll do it again. Welcome. Thank you for being here in the chat.
Ann Toolman and Victoria also here.
Oh, yes. Okay. I knew there was more. I'm going through it. Wow. Do it.
That was amazing, dude. My stomach contracted.
Hello there. You are Victoria. I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
I know, but Dr. Tapioca Weasel and Maya, you're both just so fucking attractive. We can't help but talk about you two. And so
hello,
intelligent.
Toolman. welcome.
Denny.
Welcome, Denny. Thanks for being here.
Denny, were you at
Let's
Armstrong's
see.
funeral as well? I feel like you were there.
Oh, yeah. So maybe
Dark
Let's
beer
see.
burps. I know, hot, right?
DL said they were 15. Yeah.
Mm.
Dark beer burps. Get them going, Nancy.
Oh, we didn't make it very far in the video so far.
No.
We're just kind of bullshitting because we're fucking
The
tired.
president
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if it's not very
Ah.
you can just let it play.
of Watai of Los Angeles addressed to me. Concerned on hearing the news, please convey condolences and let it be known that Mr. Armstrong will be sadly missed
BBH?
by as many people
What am I missing?
in Southern California and in Thailand.
I don't know acronyms.
Signed, Pratep Sopon.
Says the military woman.
Of Los Angeles and Wat Po of Bangkok.
Oh, Denny was at his funeral.
To the chairman
Yeah.
of the ambassador
I
Foundation.
All I heard was Bangkok. I don't know.
Conclusion,
All I heard was cock.
this message from
Oh.
His Majesty
Okay, so we
King.
have two people in the chat right now that were at this very funeral taking place here. 1986.
That's fucking awesome.
That is
what?
fucking awesome.
Yes. That's great. Anybody else? I think that just two people
I
that were
was-
at this.
What, 4 years old when this
Yeah.
funeral took place? Okay.
And Danny, what were you like? 8, 9, something like that?
The Queen and I have learned with deep sorrow
The Queen and I.
and profound
Oh,
sadness
I'm gonna listen to see
the
which
news
queen.
of the passing away of Herbert W. Armstrong, founder and chairman of the Ambassador Foundation, who through his understanding, wisdom, humanitarianism, has sought to give encouragement and assistance to people all over the world, particularly to Thailand, where he has devoted much of his time and resources, thereby becoming a valuable friend of our country.
What? Why do you
The
like
Queen of
Thailand?
Thailand?
Nancy?
Was it the
Yeah.
Queen of Thailand?
I think so.
Oh,
Why?
I was just curious. All right.
Oh, okay. Because wasn't there something where Armstrong had some questionable situations going on airplanes
Well, yeah.
when he would travel?
That was the Philippines mainly. There were rumors that he had a Filipino, little side piece that he would have on the plane all the time. And that's where his second wife, Ramona Martin, she was flown to Thailand to get him some papers, and apparently something was going on with the two of them already by that point. Wow. By the way, she was very young. But yeah, Philippines is kind of where all that went down.
And I've heard he was very dry.
You.
Oh dear. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right. This is what we do here. Romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me,
Oh, yeah.
tell
Oh,
me do. I see Al Trucker in the chat.
Yeah,
Welcome.
that book is going on. Exactly. What
Thank
is
you
going
so
on?
much for being here. Wouldn't you like to know? And hello, Mabel. It is nice to see you. Thank you for being here in the chat.
Oh.
And you say that your family's divided because of it. Yep. Us too, friend. Us too.
I mean, something triggered in me just now. Mabel. Your name's Mabel, and our mother's adopted mom was named Mabel.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I remember where she was buried there in California. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's a great name.
It is. It is.
Mhm.
Mabel.
But
Oh, Mabel.
it's such an important point though of how this organization did divide families, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I know we laugh about this stuff, but I almost feel like it's just like we kind of have to laugh about it in order to move on. Yes, it sucks, all the things that this man did, and so I don't know. Watching his funeral is just kind of I don't even know how to feel about it. It's such showmanship.
Mm-hmm.
They start with all the world leaders that sent letters saying how wonderful he was. And they're doing that just to get a spotlight on their country here. Oh,
because they knew that 35 years in the future, people would still be watching this.
Well, the fact that Armstrongism is still alive and well in our culture here. People like David C. Pack and Gerald Flurry just passing along, living Church of God.
Nancy, as the story goes, Jesus said, hang out, guys. Some of you aren't even going to be dead by the time I get back. And that was 2,000 years ago, and people are still like, oh, what? Maybe he's coming. What?
We can only edge for so long, and then we're like, nope. I
Now
gotta
I'm just
let this one go. I gotta let this one go, dude. I can't wait anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that resurrection thing, Denny Toolman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, CL. Oh, holy shit. You know what?
Sorry to hear that.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Both our parents, well, our father was disfellowshipped. Our mother somehow escaped David C. Pack. But yeah, we get it. I don't know about you, but our parents are like empty shells of human beings. Well, it's like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. All they're looking forward to is what they think they get after this life, which is a really shitty way to live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you think the end of the world is imminent, what are you going to do with your life? Probably not much.
No.
Right? You're just going to be sad and depressed and
complain about this world all the fucking time because it's just not good.
So we try here at the Apostate Sisters to have a funny little blend of being irreverent and also holding space for the very real shit that people go through, not only through the Worldwide Church of God and offshoot cults, but also through any kind of high control environment or church.
Yeah.
No, it has these kind of same effects on people, the financial harm, the harm to people actually knowing who they are.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff really matters. So we can laugh and we can be serious all at once. And mostly we're going to be here for each other because that's the whole point.
Right. I would say laughing about it is the ultimate goal.
Pretty
and
fun.
I think you and I have got to that point, Patty. That's not to say we haven't broken down in some of our videos. We have.
Of course.
But it's a way to kind of identify the lasting religious trauma. Exactly, CL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like things you wouldn't even imagine might still affect your life. And by talking about it, just brings it to the surface. And it's crazy the amount of control, the things that would pop up on something seemingly so simple.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's what makes it so important that we do embrace all of those emotional ways of being about this, because that's the only way we're really going to process this and like approach that healthy, happy, whole human level. Right. To really understand what happened to us and know that it shouldn't have, but it did. And so we're here now.
And getting in touch with your emotions, identifying like, what am I feeling and why the fuck am I feeling it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn those vague yucks into something you can name and things start to shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Anyway, let's listen to this sexy guy talk again, Pat.
You want him, Nancy? You want him?
Oh God, I can't think of anything else I would rather watch right now and get turned on by. Please continue.
Grab his side hair. Come here, sexy.
We hasten to express to the members of Mr. Armstrong's family, his colleagues at the Ambassador Foundation, and
that's how angry we are.
Our sincere sympathy, heartfelt condolences for this sad and irreparable loss, which will be felt not only in Thailand, but around the world. Bhumipon Rex. Herbert W. Armstrong was born in the last century, on
Mhm.
July 31st, 1892,
Oh!
in Des Moines,
Denny's,
Iowa,
okay,
and died in Pasadena.
Wow.
Denny's mom is in there.
Oh,
The woman in blue behind his head. To the right?
okay.
That's your mom?
So right
Oh.
there. Is
To
that
the
one
right.
person in blue? To the
Well, his
this
right
one?
or ours?
The tealy blue?
I don't
Tealy
know.
blue or royal blue?
Chili blue or royal? Denny, your fucking mom is
Oh,
in
behind
this.
his head. Behind his head. So it must be here. This woman right here. Well, that's fun, if it is.
Oh, wow. Dude,
That's cool, huh?
that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That there were people in the comments that were there as well as other people.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Brian Stevens. Welcome. Somebody else
Oh.
popped in. Who the fuck popped in?
Did they?
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
Okay, well, keep track of them when we get to. Oh, I see. No, all right. I
can't
can't.
keep
As
track
soon
of
as we
shit
stop,
right
I'm
now.
like, romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me, do. I see Richard Talent in the chat. Hi there. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you.
Richard, also WCG, former WCG.
I
Yay.
know, so fun. And hello, Brian Stevens. I see you in the chat. Welcome to the show.
No.
All right. Ciel, if you see anybody you know,
Hey,
say
Richard.
so.
Yes.
This
I mean,
past
it's just a
January
sea
16th.
of
On this
white people dressed
occasion, it
in
seemed
black,
appropriate
so
to
good luck.
consider the background of the work that Mr. Armstrong had been doing these past decades. We often
Ruining people's
see
lives?
only what is present and seldom understand fully the background and the development of the institutions of which he played a major role throughout their work and in the founding. Mr. Armstrong is associated in the public mind with the Worldwide Church of God.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
associated,
We
of
know.
course, with the World Tomorrow program,
Yeah.
radio, and the telecast, founded in 1934, as also the Plain Truth, founded in 1934.
The
and
plain
other
truth.
publications since. In 1947, he founded Ambassador College in Pasadena, finding it the most logical city on the West Coast for such a cultural institution, and for which we have been grateful to the city of Pasadena and to neighboring communities and towns and cities ever since. Some 15 years ago, there was conceived the need of a cultural arm of the church and college, which led to the foundation.
15 years ago, they needed a cultural arm of the university. Oh, because it wasn't working so good to be white supremacist anymore? Is that why? Yeah. Little things got in your way, like the Civil Rights Act and stuff, maybe? Wait, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Dr. Kip's here.
Ah. Oh.
Anybody else? All right.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Welcome to the chat, Dr. Kip. And we have, is that 5 more? And I think there was even one other one, right, that I missed?
I think there is, but by the way, I know what Dr. Kip likes. I'm sorry, you said it on Maya's channel. You like the nipple rub. Which size do you prefer? I have the little one. We both have boobs now. Okay, we have 3 boobs. Are we overdoing it?
Probably. I don't know what YouTube's gonna think.
It's a stress ball, Pats. It's a stress ball. What you see in it is like a war shack, you know.
Exactly. Oh, it looks dirty to you. Oh, what are you thinking about?
It must be your mind. It's not
exactly.
No.
I have to tell you, Nancy, that like religious conditioning is real, because this has been on my desk this week since you gave it to me.
You're welcome.
And I promise you, every time I just like see it out of the corner of my eye, I have a quick little shame feeling like, oh, I'm bad. No, nope, it's fine. It's fine. Like literally, I have to process a little bit of shame feeling every time
Are
I like
you
glance at it.
serious, Pat?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, do sex
Fucking
toys
religious
embarrass
trauma
you?
is real. What?
Why is it embarrassing you?
Because it was conditioned into me to feel that way. It
I
doesn't
would
really embarrass me, but I like have that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Patty. Okay, I just want to clarify for everyone here. Patty was far more indoctrinated than I was. Far more indoctrinated. Like I am exact opposite of things like that.
I know they
I'm
put all
over
their
here like,
energy
this is the
into me,
best
and then
shit
they're like,
ever.
"Ah,
Where
Nancy
I
will be
can't,
fine."
I cannot believe you still have shame around that. Oh, Patty.
I mean, not like really, really, but like I feel the thing. You know, it's just
Really?
well, yeah. You just that's how trauma goes. Sometimes it just doesn't. Yeah, it's not like
Aw.
it's forever gone. It's like you acknowledge it, even if you're not like stopped by it anymore.
No,
Know what I'm saying?
I feel bad. That's fucked up. That this
This is
conditioning
why
did that
this
to
is
you.
why we're doing what we're doing, because religious trauma is so real and that shit sticks around.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
over
like
here like I got boobies and vaginas. Oh, I don't think Dr. Kip saw this yet. Hey, I have a vagina pillow now, courtesy of Kitty the Atheist. Yeah, she made it and she gave it to me. Isn't it great? I couldn't be more proud to have a crocheted vagina and two boobs of different size on my, like, I come in here during the day and it just makes me smile. I'm like, look at how fucking awesome I am. Look at the cool shit I got, you know? I'm proud of it.
and
you
it makes me go, "Ugh," and then I smile about how awesome it is.
It is awesome. That's yes. Thank you, Ale Trucker. Yes, Pink Cauliflower, Liam, I think is a great name. Should I just call it the Pink Cauliflower from now on? That's actually pretty genius.
I like it. And it
Look at my
really does
sister.
look cauliflower-y.
Look at that. Look what I can do with that thing. Ah, titty whoopers.
Yeah, see Toolman saying the same stuff.
Oh, Danny, I'm sorry. You were. Does anyone else here have like sexual trauma? Like they feel like they can't, I don't know, laugh about or talk about things like sex toys or whatever. I don't have that problem whatsoever. So I'm just curious who here does and actually wants to talk about it.
You know, it's interesting because for me, there's like a little bit of being happy also that like, I don't know, that I'm engaging in bad things now. Like I like engaging in bad things. You know what I'm saying?
But bad according to who? You know?
Well, right. According to my conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
See, I never actually believed in a God. I was never convinced that one existed. And I think that you did because of your strong indoctrination being the firstborn child. You're 2 years older than me. And so for me, I was just like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I was masturbating from the moment I figured it out. Yeah, I mean, so were you, but you felt shame
Yes.
in
Yes.
some way. And I never
Yes.
had the shame because I never thought there was a God watching me play with myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
What a creep. What a fucking creep the Christian God is, just watching us play with ourselves.
I know, right? Okay, there's been, I think, 12 gifted memberships
Oh,
in total now. So there should be a whole lot of flaps and squishy boobs and glasses of wine in the chat because y'all almost certainly have emoji rights now. Okay, but I would like to celebrate all of these new memberships. So here we go.
yes, go for it. Is Pumpkin Pasta in
Yay! Yay for all the memberships! Okay.
Oh, I love that Free the Flaps is now, Free Flaps. Yes. Yes.
Oh, so
Oh.
great.
Okay, I think that had popped up because what episode was it, Pats, where we were talking about vaginas? Of course, that's a
Mhm.
regular topic for us to be sure. But I said something like, "Oh, it was our circumcision episode," and
Yeah.
I was talking about, we don't need to rip foreskin off. Like everyone says, "Oh, get rid of the foreskin because smegma and shit." Well, you wash it. Like us women, we have to wash that shit too. We have flaps and stuff. I said flaps when I should have maybe said folds or something like that. And it's been an ongoing joke, like free the flaps. Yeah.
No. I think where the flap thing
These
came
flaps.
from. Oh, I can hear myself coming out your speakers.
Oh,
I think the flap thing was when you told the story of the naked skydivers
you're
and
right.
the woman who did it. And her yeah.
I have a picture of the man doing it, but oh my god. No, so my Aunt Kathy, thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
52 fucking years, Aunt Kathy. Holy shit. Aunt Kathy has an interview on our channel as well. Go check it out.
So great.
You
Such a
have
good
not
story, Aunt Kathy.
been free of religious control very long, dear. Wow. Yes.
Mhm.
That's funny. When I was talking about my husband's a skydiver, a regular skydiver, and he has a lot of friends who like to skydive naked, and I have a video of a man doing it. His dick's just going wild, but it was even funnier talking about the woman skydiving naked. Her labia is just like. If that isn't free the flaps, I don't know what is. Hey, Andrew. Hey.
That's as free as flaps get, I think.
Yeah, Andrew, you know exactly when to pop up there because we were talking about vagina flaps flapping in the wind, skydiving naked. Yay! Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
so
that
funny.
hair, dude. I agree. Sorry, we're weirdos. We can continue.
Oh, I don't know why the BLBL got up there. That's funny. Blah, 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 blah. I'm assuming that's what that was.
That was the sound of the vulva making when it skydives naked.
I know. I keep laughing too much. I can't do it.
And if you want to cure vaginal dryness, don't look at Trump.
Oh my god.
That's exactly what it does do. Ew.
Okay.
Gotta fight for your right to be flappy. You guys are amazing. Yeah,
There
are
we
we
go.
talking in tongues now? Oh, holy shit. Yeah.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I see Andrew in the chat. Hello, friend. Okay, somebody was asking about our socials. I did put the Instagram in there. There's a TikTok too, but honestly, if you see the shorts on YouTube, it's all the same stuff. And there is a Facebook. I'll see if I can pop that in there at some point too.
I usually use my personal Facebook. Just Nancy Vishwanathan. Good luck spelling it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. A little more?
Yeah. Inch a little
of
more
the
in,
Ambassador
Pats.
International Institute. The Ambassador International Cultural Institute has been worldwide the primary arm by which all of Mr. Armstrong's many supporters and friends have done those things which have been perceived as essential in our relationship with nations and peoples around the world. Mr. Armstrong's work, if we focus on 1934 as the beginning of the primary efforts in association with the institutions that I have mentioned, Mr. Armstrong's work really began much earlier. In 1909, he entered into the professional area of his specific expertise.
What? he entered into the professional area of his specific expertise?
Meaning he's with Jesus now? I don't know.
No, he said that started in 1909. Oh, I'm sorry, Al. I didn't answer
Yes,
that.
Al.
Yes.
He definitely sucked hard.
This is the funeral of our cult leader. This is Herbert W. Armstrong, who started the Worldwide Church of God in the 1930s, and he passed away in 1986. And there is actually 2 people in the chat here with us tonight who were at this funeral.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Which we did not realize. But that's awesome.
CL and Denny, who goes by Toolman. That's amazing, you guys. Yeah, he
Mhm. Let's see what else Herbie was so amazing for.
In advertising and in
He
publishing.
was a good con man. I'll give him that.
From
Advertising
1909 to the
and
last
publishing. Yep,
telecast,
that's what
which
he did.
in August
That's exactly what he did.
1980.
He'd send you some free literature for, that cost of free. And the only thing it would eventually cost you is 30% of your income for the rest of your life. If you wanted to go to the place of safety. Yes. Petra Jordan.
85. In the
I mean,
beginning
Armstrong
of
was
his
just
94th
the
year.
precursor for these mega churches, Fucking tools like Joel Osteen. It's embarrassment to humanity, isn't it? But Armstrong came first. He was like the pioneer of radio evangelism.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like television happening was like Herbie's wet dream coming to be.
Yeah.
Because he knew then he could get his message out even more.
That and when AIDS came
He
onto the
worked for
scene.
Oh,
he
that
blamed
one
it on homosexuality, motherfucker.
Well, he certainly wasn't the only conservative religious type person doing such shit.
76 years. He experienced
They're
a
like
transformation in life as a result of the business crash that was for many unexpected in 1920.
Oh.
And following that through his studies, he came to understand that indeed there is an eternal creator God who reveals himself and his will as manifested in his revelation and the laws in that written revelation that we call the Holy Bible.
Why didn't our parents attend the funeral? We were still living in California at the time.
I don't know. I don't think they would have thought that was for them. They made themselves very small. Yes,
they did.
exactly.
They absolutely did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our parents wouldn't even really get involved in anything in the church because they just thought they're like on the lowest tier of the totem pole.
Yep. I agree with you, Logan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we should always be trying to prove ourselves wrong.
Yep.
Otherwise, how are you going to know if you're right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I always remember things I fuck up on. I never forget them. That is
right.
Yeah.
We learn the most when things go wrong. This is how humans learn stuff. We got to stop marking things wrong on tests. Maybe we should stop testing people in that way. Maybe we can do learning things in other ways. I have big feelings about that.
That was a good beer. Right.
Those laws revealing to man, if man had listened, the way to peace in the individual.
Man only. Women don't have to listen.
Community. Peace among
I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Armstrong discovered that this God indeed had been listened to, but by a small number of people. And he found in the late 1920s that people that were willing to obey what God had said.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you all the way off. Holy shit. There are so many people that are indoctrinated into this shit trying to do the right thing, trying to be a good Christian because they think they're being a good person and all that. And like, nope, these are the true people.
Isn't that how someone gets into this?
Yeah.
Like either they're there to exploit or they're there because they're trying to be a good person. Right?
Yeah, it's bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay, fine. Fine. I will fight with you about this some other time.
You're on, Dr. Tapioca.
Dr. Tap, I have big opinions about education, but I agree. Higher education is a different thing from like breaking little children's curiosity is more where I have the issue. So
True.
I am confident that if we really got into it, Dr. Tap, we would agree.
Yep.
Cheers.
In this country and abroad, simply the Church of God. Mr. Armstrong did not found the Church of God.
No.
He did found a broadcast on behalf of the church. He did establish the Plain Truth magazine on behalf of the church. He did build Ambassador College to train the staff for our institutions and our work. He did establish to do the corporate business of the church.
The guy in the back's checking his comb over.
Church of God. But to understand.
Did you see that? I'm really sorry. He's like, all still covering my bald area? Yes. Yes. Still fuzzy on top? Yes. I was really sorry.
And the
what are you sorry for?
That's Church of
awesome.
God, it's advisable that I take you back across a continent, an ocean, into the Middle East to trace the steps of the people who walked before Herbert Armstrong up to the time.
You've said that before, Richard. I like that. Flim flam, man. Did you make that up? Did you get that from somewhere?
In the land of Iraq, in southern Mesopotamia, in the city of Ur, in 1900 BC, Abraham, a man whom we then know as Abram, was a dweller in a commercial center of this world. And before the fall of that city, which was imminent, he was called to go to northeastern Syria.
Oh, Takach,
other members of his family lived, and there God began to reveal his will to this man, whom our Arab friends call Abram.
So I've been to Iraq. So yeah, I was in the army for 10 years. I went to Iraq in 08, 09, and we took a trip to the location, like I don't know what else you call it, but like the very spot where Abraham, the biblical Abraham, was said to have lived. They built an actual house there as like a way to bring in tourism and say Abraham actually lived in this house.
What the fuck? Really?
And they tried to pawn it off as, yeah, Abraham actually lived there. And I was with a bunch of Christians at the time, and they all believed it was actually Abraham's house. I'm like, what? You really think this modern looking house here that they so clearly built what was lived in by the actual biblical Abraham? It was horrifying.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we still have people making a case for the Shroud of Turin, so.
Oh my, let's not even, nope. Nope.
Dr. Tap, yes, I would love to have that conversation with you. You'll have to keep me in check on vocabulary though, because I use words like a poet, not like a scientist.
Oh, Logan's gonna sell Noah's Ark for sale on. Are you gonna put it on eBay?
What?
Who?
Oh. I mean, that's something special. People have been looking for that for a long time. What?
You ever notice that all these museums all over the world have some piece of Jesus's something? Like they have part of his cross, or they have part of his fucking foreskin, and I'm not even kidding you. Part of his fucking foreskin. It's all over the place. Even in my husband's hometown of Uti, India, they say they have like a little piece of the actual cross. That are like, are you fucking kidding me, people? In Istanbul, at this palace in Istanbul, we saw like 5 different artifacts from Moses was there. How did you obtain
What
all
the
5
heck?
of these things? Like part of his actual staff that parted the Red Sea
Moses
was
didn't
there
even
in
exist.
Istanbul.
No.
And people believe it. I shit you not. Hey, Mark Reed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Hi, Mark. Thanks for being
Jesus
here.
Chopstick. Yes.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I see Mark Reed in the chat. Welcome.
Hey, Mark. We're going to
So
be on your
you're-
show soon. Yay.
Yes, so exciting. So you're asking who is Herbert W. Armstrong, and I'm sad to inform you the question should actually be who was Herbert W. Armstrong, because what we're watching is the eulogy funeral for Herbert W. Armstrong. He was the cult leader of the cult that Nancy and I grew up in. He started it in the 1930s, and he stepped away from it in 1986 when he went on to that mansion in the sky. And yeah.
That Garden of Eden up there. Yeah. Yep.
What?
Yes. Yeah,
Garden of Eden?
yeah, Denny, he really did blend Judaism and Christianity. He just took
a holistic approach.
He just took the parts he liked and rolled with it. You know, it's what Christians do.
Yeah. He was like, I like that one. I can use that one to vilify people that aren't white. Cool. That was how he started. Oh yeah. The big thing that I don't know if we talk about enough was British Israelism.
Yep.
And it was this idea that like Armstrong had this idea. I don't know. I assume he didn't think of it, but it was this idea that
there's a 1902 book out there that is like he fucking plagiarized the whole fucking book, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's from 1902, and it's about British Israelism. This idea, he did not get this idea. There is absolutely nothing that Herbert W. Armstrong came up with on his own.
He didn't have to. He's in advertising.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But isn't that how it goes? You take somebody else's idea and you have that much more freedom to build upon it, right?
Well, he took ideas that people were using in other ways and then like exploited it to do what he wanted.
Absolutely. That's exactly what he did.
But the British Israelism thing is like the idea that somebody, I think just a singular somebody from the lost 10 tribes of Israel made his way up to, Ireland, where he married an Irish princess, and therefore God's chosen people became white English speakers. Even though I don't think in Ireland at that time it would have been English, but whatever, it doesn't matter. White people were on top, and that's what Armstrong wanted, fucker.
Okay, 1890? I thought it was 1902, but this is,
Oh, the book?
Israel and Britain, 1890.
Oh my gosh.
This concept is not new, but he definitely took it and made changes to it.
Wow. Isn't that bananas?
There are even chapters that he named very similar to the previous one.
So funny. Well, I guess yeah. Oh my god, so funny. I love this one. Arm week.
Look at Bumblebee. Look at how hot she is. Look at you.
Ooh.
What a babe.
Wait, is she here?
No.
She's not here, is she?
No, I'm just...
Shout out Bumblebee.
Shout out Bumblebee. You're a fucking babe. Hey, can I pee real quick? You can keep watching if you want. I'll be right back.
Why not?
Appeared from
Bio break.
time to Abram.
Okay, bio break.
And revealed his laws to him, and Abraham obeyed. The God of Abraham.
Oh no, it's just me.
To him an understanding of eternal life. That name Abraham was in fact the result of Abram's repentance. Abram died.
I I don't think there was any renouncing, to be honest. I feel like it was more of a shamefacedly turning away and trying to hide the things they had done that they were embarrassed about. Um, I don't know that there was any like reckoning over what they had believed before. I really think they just hid the literature. And the Pentecostal thing definitely never happened. They were more, well, they were still culty when we were in it in the 80s. And then after the mid 90s is when they started transitioning away from like Armstrong's stuff. So the guy that we're going to get like coronated at the end here, he that's not the right word, but the torch is being passed. He went along with the way it was for a while, but like slowly started making changes, and then he named his son to take over after him, which happened pretty quick. And then he really made the changes, and then that was when things did start becoming more mainstream, but I would say non-denominational and still not Pentecostal. So they were actually very anti like speaking in tongues kind of stuff.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Anti anything that didn't fit their agenda. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how old these beers are in my back fridge? Look who's on it. Fucking Santa, dude. Just miss beer.
Still good?
Yeah, they're still good. Yeah. Okay.
Get No, there was no snake handling. I handle snakes occasionally though, but just me corn snake. Sadly. I have seen videos of that though. That is something else. I mean, our cult was more a money grab cult.
Yeah, money grab.
Mm-hmm.
And pussy
they weren't so impressed by tricks like that. They were just all about like, fear.
Fear mongering. Does the word obey make anyone else here cringe? Because God, I hate that word. Obedience. Why? Obedience. Like, ugh! Like what definition can actually sound good for a word like obedience?
I don't know.
His son Isaac, his grandson Jacob, later called Israel, sought God. The world did not then seek God, and this should be a lesson, that the people whom God called were never numerous in their generations. The time when
we're the
God
special
would deal
ones
with the rest of the world would wait till many millennia later.
We're the special ones.
He had billions of people pet, and he chose us to be amongst his true chosen people.
We were so lucky to be born into it under the strong tutelage of Herbert W. Armstrong.
We're so special.
Oh, I'm so glad to be elect. Honestly, that was pretty fucked up as a kid, though. Like, you're nothing. You have to be small. You don't get what you want. And also, you're super special and elect. Yay, God. Messed up.
That's really weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
IBLP too, right, Anket? Exactly. It was just in that Bill Gothard's shit.
Mm-hmm.
He now owns one of Armstrong's old buildings in Big Sandy, Texas. No shit. It's like they're all connected. All these douche nuggets.
Douche nuggets.
Bill Gothard. Bill Gothard. He's just as bad.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, CL, that's interesting. I don't feel like I remember a whole lot about him.
Oh,
he did have very big eyes.
You know what, CL? I heard the exact same thing. You know what I heard about Joe Takashi?
He's still running it. He's still running Grace Communion, isn't he? I think
know,
so.
But I've heard, was it him or his dad that was like a boxer or something? Like one of them started fights with people all the time.
What?
Like, yeah, come at me, bro. Like, that's what I heard. I don't know if it was his dad or Joe Jr.
Oof.
But yeah, I've heard stories there too.
I don't know this Mike Murdoch of which you speak.
Mike
Richard.
Murdoch, I feel like I have heard.
Spill these guts.
Let's expose all the shit of these religious leaders. Because they have nothing better to do than take stuff written by other men.
Expose. You gonna expose it, Nancy? I'm sorry, I'm really close to the mic. Expose.
There you go. Look at it. It's even got the little. It's got the it got the bumps. It's got the little
bumps.
hole in the nip.
It's not just one hole in the nip, though.
Is there 3?
No, there's like 20.
What?
Yeah, if you're expressing milk right, it goes like. Brr. It's kind of awesome.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Things that everyone wanted to know tonight.
Yay! We love science. I guess that's science.
That is totally science.
The great grandson
That's Science
of Joseph,
Sunday.
the only one of the 12 tribes ancestor who was converted in mind, was accused falsely in Egypt. And 209 years after the departure of Abraham from Ur,
Agree,
after
Logan.
Joseph had been imprisoned for years, he was brought to the attention of the Pharaoh of Egypt.
Colostrum.
And in the 17th year of Pharaoh,
eaten that shit.
Joseph was made second in command.
I've
in the
made
nation.
that.
The nation
I've made it.
of Israel grew after the children of Jacob came down to Egypt at the encouragement and the wisdom of Joseph. Moses led this nation out of Egypt into the Sinai, a peninsula in the Arabian world. There, atop Jebel Musa or Mount Sinai, a law was given which would, if followed, have led to peace. There's nothing wrong with this law, which tells us not to murder, not to lie.
Oh, we're talking 10 commandments.
Steal, to honor one's parents.
This is what pisses me
Not
off
to
about
covet another's
religious
property.
funerals.
And many
Like-
other principles that may immediately be derived. At the foot of that mount, the family of Israel, or Jacob, came to be a nation and a church or congregation. To them, this great law was given in stone. When in stone, it represents two things. Both the permanence of stone is distinct from some other substance. And at the same time, the fact that it was not written in the hearts of the children of Israel.
I'm pretty sure he just said getting stoned stinks. Right? Stones from something stinks. Never mind.
There's all kinds of ways to get stoned in the Bible, Pat. Do it.
And not any fun ways, I don't think, though.
Tell us more.
You and your plush.
Of Israel.
I like
Plushy
the
puss.
pink cauliflower.
Plush puss.
Plush puss. Maybe she's just gonna have a whole bunch
It's
of
a
different
plushy
ones.
pussy. The plushy pussy.
We talk about dicks enough. I think we should talk about vaginas more
But
often.
on
I know.
pillars of stone.
They never get enough credit.
Moses
They're
said
much
that
stronger
God
than
did
balls
not
are.
promise them salvation or the Holy Spirit to enable them to keep this law, but he at least revealed the law to them to prove whether man cut off from God.
He is trying to
without
draw it out.
sin, God would obey, and Israel proved man does not.
Does it annoy anyone else to attend a
Children of
funeral
Israel
where
entered
they
into
don't
the
even
promised
talk about the
land,
person at
not
all?
under Moses,
Well, so
but
this
under
is Denny's
God.
mom, right? Denny, that's
For
your mom?
years, Moses
Where?
Now that-
anticipated
Can you
that he
confirm
might
now that
complete
she's
the
close?
work. For years, Herbert
Oh, the blue?
Armstrong's generation anticipated that he might.
lactation kid.
Yeah.
Yay!
Died in Jordan, looking at
We
the
need some
promised land.
It's a
Lactation.
fuel.
Armstrong died
Cannons.
this year.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Looking
sermon.
to the
Exactly.
world
It is.
tomorrow.
It annoys me so much. I'm like, here we are
Under
trying to
judges
talk
and
about
kings
people
and
at our
prophets, the word of
grandmother's
God
funeral.
continued to
Okay,
be written
it was
in
a
the Hebrew
fucking
language,
Hang on.
sermon.
preserved by the Hebrew
Oh, it
people.
was. It was. Oh, you should talk about that. Was it?
Then came in Palestine in the Roman
gosh.
days.
Well, I don't know. Our grandmother's funeral. Like, I wanted to. I'm sorry. I wanted to hear amazing things said about our grandmother at her funeral, but no, this guy had to give a fucking sermon about Jesus, everything about Jesus. I'm sorry. I thought this was a funeral for a person, and you're not even talking about them. You are giving a sermon about fucking Jesus. Does that annoy anyone else?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want a sermon. You want, like, the point of funerals are to, like, reminisce, to remember the person that died.
Nope. Funerals are for questioning your mortality, Nancy.
Oh, for
it's a
fuck's sake.
great time for people to think about that and be like, oh, I really should work on my afterlife.
It's an opportunity to enforce obedience is what I think.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do.
Yeah.
Welcome to the chat, Sheldon. Sure nice to see ya. We'll be gentle, I promise.
Don't worry, vaginas are way stronger than balls. Okay.
Agreed. Yeah.
We can take a beating. And they don't get enough credit.
Jesus
I agree.
of Nazareth,
You can talk.
who called 12 apostles, taught them his laws.
Whoa, this lady
his
looks like our mom,
commandments,
Nance.
the
Yeah,
way of
she
peace,
really does. She really does.
expounded
Well, that's
on
weird.
those
It's
10
not.
commandments on the two tables
It's
of
not,
stone,
but she looks like her.
clarified their intent and purpose. And
Oh,
the Holy
Amy
Spirit
Kathy.
to
Yep,
those
she had it
willing
too.
to obey upon repentance and belief that Jesus
Mistress
Christ
funeral was
is
a
indeed
praise and worship service.
Lord, Master, and coming King, who will bring peace to this world, something that no organizations of men are able to do.
Because of fucking
The
religion,
world
that's
came to be
why.
enamored in the Gentile areas of the Roman Empire of the person of Jesus,
Kentucky
and made out of his person a message called the gospel that we hear announced in the world commonly today.
I want those glasses.
Jesus'
Dude.
gospel was not specifically about himself, but about the purpose.
Which ones? The glasses that,
Yeah, the
that
glasses
Denny's
are pretty fucking
Denny's
tight.
mom, not mom, is wearing? I didn't see if he confirmed.
AL Trucker mentioned Kentucky Jelly. That's hilarious. Joe, do you have anything to say about Kentucky Jelly?
I mean, it's kind of a merch opportunity, Joe. Don't pass it up.
Yes. Joe, you're a funny guy. You can absolutely come up with that. Yay! I love that Free the Flaps like went somewhere. This is great. Vaginas need more attention because they're uber strong. They really are. They can push fucking human beings out of them. They can take dicks 12 inches long. Yes. Right. Yep.
Honor the vag, y'all. Honor the vag.
Oh, I think you came up with a new hashtag, Pats. Honor the vag.
Honor the vag. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna shake you all around. Oops. There we go.
What are you shaking around? This
the computer while I was typing. No, I don't really want to shake this dude around at
Honor the vag, yay. Oh, hi, Pete himself. Welcome. No, we're still here live. Who knows how long we were tired as shit when we started, and it's already almost 11.
I'm feeling woken up now. It's fine.
I know. When we start talking about vaginas, I mean, you know.
It gets exciting.
Yay! Honor the veg.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Welcome to the chat. Pete himself. Oh, welcome to the chat, Beamsy. Yay.
Yay.
Yep.
We're watching a really boring funeral of our cult leader when he died.
So we're doing what we want.
So we're trying to entertain ourselves. Yeah.
Sheldon, I am here for all the liberation. Yeah. And as SR, Secular Rarity, we were interviewing him. We were talking a lot about liberation, and we were talking about free the flaps. And he was like, oh, do you mean liberation?
So you like Bush, Sheldon?
I was about to say I'm pro Bush, and then I was like, I don't think I would stand by that once I said it.
I think I'm pro for whatever the fuck somebody wants to do with their genitalia. How about that? Yeah.
That for sure. The
You
only
wanna
reason
rock
I
your
hesitated
pubes,
on
go right
pro
ahead.
Bush is because I didn't want anyone thinking I meant George W.
Ew.
I
That's a
know.
Bush I would not get on board with. I have a very serious question. Why are
Yeah.
pubes attached okay, but then detached pubes are like the grossest fucking things out there? I'm sorry. Seeing somebody with pubes, fine. But once you find a fucking pube on the edge of that toilet seat, dude, it's
But
game
how do you know it's not
Why?
a chest hair? How do you know it's not a chest hair?
That's a good point. I own an Airbnb, and let me tell you, sometimes I don't know the difference, but I find a lot of hairs that look like pubes. Yep.
Just tell yourself they're all chest hair.
There was an Italian guy in my shower earlier. Yeah. Sure. I'll go with that.
Oh my god, we're in trouble.
To announce
Okay, but you remember
world in that
one
day
of our
had many
previous
people.
videos we were talking about foot fetishes for like an hour? It was the last one.
Oh, that was the night that I got stoned right after we were done.
With Joe?
And then no, after that episode where we
Yeah.
talked about foot fetishes randomly for no reason in the middle of our episode.
Because foot fetishes, why not?
I don't know why we were like polling everyone to see who was into it.
No one was into it.
But then I came
Oh!
back in and I was laughing so hard while very high, laughing about having done the foot fetish discussion. And then I think I was like, I hope other people think we're funny as funny as we do.
So on 420, we will be on 420 or near it. Yeah, we're gonna be releasing a video that we recorded with Joe, the Kentucky atheist, who's here tonight. Hey, Joe, where Patty got stoned and I got drunk, and the whole thing is just whatever the fuck we're talking about. Yeah, watch it. But that
As
was
it should be. What?
as it should be.
Mhm.
You know, it's amazing when I edit videos to kind of see where a topic progresses. I'm like, I can't cut all this shit out because how did we get to this topic? Oh, I see how we got here.
As long as we weave our way back to the main path, we'll be okay.
True. Brooklyn Lou the Skeptic is here. You guys, if you have not already checked out his channel, go check him out. His interview is coming
Indeed.
up soon too. And yes, Brooklyn, of course, we're talking about Bush. Speaking of which, there's no pube hair on my pillow vagina, but maybe I should put a little.
Oh no, I think the pink on the outer edge is the pube hair. It's
No,
kind of
those are
not. It's.
those are the flaps, Patty. Here, look at the.
Oh
look
yeah,
at
I guess
the-
it doesn't go out that far. It's really hard to anatomically align things, but
It's a really big G spot, and she put she put eyeballs on it.
oh, look who's
Yeah.
here, Nancy. Look
What?
who's here. Look who's here.
I am showing your vagina right now. Oh my god.
Were
Hey,
your crochet hooks tinkling?
Oh, speaking of pubes.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to welcome some people.
Okay.
Romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I see Brooklyn Lou the Skeptic in the chat. So glad you could make it, friend. And
Yay.
welcome to Kitty the Atheist, creator extraordinaire of our plushy pussy. Yay! I probably shouldn't have said that word on the live stream. Yay! Welcome,
Okay,
everyone.
I think
What?
I like plushy pussy the best. What do you think? Yeah?
It's so good.
Plushy
It's
pussy. I was
so
gonna
good.
name her Kitty. If
Oh, I mean,
Kitty the plushy pussy? Okay.
you're famous, Kitty. You're famous.
Everyone
Oh
is
yeah, that's
coming
right.
up with
But
names.
pink cauliflower was like kind of also maybe that can be her nickname when she's feeling spicy.
I mean, we all go by multiple names, right?
It's
So-
true.
Yes, Brooklyn. That magic mirror is from Romper Room, and I love that you know what that is. Kitty,
You knew. Lou, you
So
knew.
excited you popped in, and here your vagina pillow is. And we're coming up with all kinds of names for it too. I like fleshy pussy though.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is what we
This
do.
is back to the tube conversation. If reattached, if you glue them back on, is it okay?
Oh shit. Oh, Kitty, your pillow's epic.
Oh, so good. Yay.
What are we even doing? Oh my gosh.
We are having some fucking fun right now because you know what? The world is full of too much sadness and scariness and bullshit right now that we just need to be here and have some fun and laugh at genitals and love on genitals.
Love the beautiful
Not in that way.
genitals.
Yes, our bodies are great. All of our parts are great. And we should stop hating on our parts. That's what I think. All right, we're going to finish it. I do want to get to the end here. I don't care if we listen, but I do want to get to the end.
Everyone wants to finish, Pats. So
we do seem to always finish on our show. Oh, except that one time. It took us 2 episodes to finish.
Which one?
The Behind the Work one that was an hour-long show. We took two times to do it. Oh, you just froze. Oh, what?
You just froze, Pats.
Behind the Work. You remember that? Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry, I was reading Sheldon's.
Carried forth into the Roman world the books that we
Teddy
now call the
Poon,
Bible,
that's a good
the name
name,
of Christ and Christianity, without actually understanding what is in that book, the Bible, or what it means to be converted, to submit to God, to obey His law, to recognize the authority of Jesus Christ over one's life and over the institution which He founded, which is the church. The Church of God, founded in AD 31, continued in the Roman, Greek, Jewish world. And as a result of the persecutions that were set in motion by Roman emperors, the church wandered. A church obedient.
When they got a strike on the
church
music.
that did not compromise with the world.
That video.
They wandered through Armenia. They wandered through the Balkans and the Alpine regions of Europe and came into
it was the one showing the
Britain.
feast stuff where they showed us like all the printing machines and all the radio stuff.
And in 1660,
Yep.
they came to the state of
We never
Rhode Island.
finised that video.
And from there, they
No,
spread
we
west.
did finish it over
And it
2
was
episodes.
In the
2 episodes,
1927.
That was
Mr.
interesting.
Armstrong came to understand the small remnant of this church.
I know y'all probably couldn't hear what he just said, but he was just tracing how the true Church of Jesus Christ started in 31 AD and then like explained these points in time when the true church still continued on. And then in 1927, when Herbert W. Armstrong, Herbert W. Armstrong sat and claimed that he was the only one in 1900 years that had brought the true gospel of Jesus Christ to the people.
So this woman to the left, guy,
yeah,
this is the 1980s. Doesn't her hair kind of look like, I don't know, 60s?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think anyone was
kazoo, Pats. You want to take it or
what? What'd you say?
I haven't done kazoo yet. People are asking for kazoo.
Oh,
should I try it? I have one now. Patty gave me one.
Sure, you should do it. Normally, I've been kazooing now for super chats, memberships, that sort of thing.
But you have a
Go
booth
for it
now too, and I have.
I know. No, kazoo all you want.
Should I reveille? Do a little military style. Huh?
Amazing. I
Wake
feel
up in the morning. That song used to fucking haunt me whenever I was on a military base.
I was gonna say, I feel like, am I supposed to wake up to that?
Yeah, that's what you wake up to. That shit.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Ever seen the movie Jarhead?
No, I never did see that actually.
That's a good fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
All they do is talk about how much they jerk off in the desert when they're deployed.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of the impression I got from the previews for that movie. Odd. Okay, a little more.
push it in a little further, Pats. Let's go.
Oh God, gross.
But before I introduce it then, I must tell you that the church had already come to the recognition of the government of the United States.
The church already
The
came.
Church of God was here when the American Civil War occurred. The Church of God was the primary instrument that was used in this country to establish the conscientious objector status of those who sought to live in peace on either side.
We started a conversation about the desert.
The Church of God, in the person of Andrew
Yes,
Duggar,
it was a good
presented
movie.
in the time of the First World War, the petition of the church to remain free of the obligation of killing one's neighbor.
Wow, really? Of killing. All right. I don't even know if I want to comment on that, but yeah, it's called Reveille, Sheldon. That's the morning song where you're supposed to stand up and salute to absolutely nothing. But yeah, the movie Jarhead, I don't know, there's a lot of military movies I like out there just because I relate to a lot of them. But yeah, you definitely. I feel like there's a fucking tornado outside. Holy shit.
Oh, by you?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Well, I wanted to mention he was talking about not killing your neighbor, and that was a church thing. They were conscientious objectors.
To what? Killing people?
No, to like if you got drafted if you were in the church and you got drafted, you had to say no. Like,
you're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did our parents ever say anything to you about joining the military then?
They never had any serious conversations with, I don't know. Our dad was in the Navy and he had a very poor experience. And I know he didn't want me to join. But it's not like I joined for him. Sorry, there's like a major storm going on right now. I can hear it outside. Holy shit. It sounds like
weird.
A fucking tornado. I'm kind of in Tornado Alley in central Illinois too.
Okay.
Damn. This storm is heading your way, Joe.
Hope you don't get sucked out the window.
At least I'm getting sucked in some way.
That's right. Didn't vote, didn't serve. But oddly, other than that, Armstrong had a boner for government. Weird. Like, loved the power of government, but not the civic duty. Very strange.
He took what he wanted and he rolled with it. I mean, anything that he... Yeah, I'll be careful.
I know. Well, I mean, assuming your power will go out long before you'll actually be in issues there. So, I don't know. Well, if you need to go, say something, okay?
I will. It sounds terrible. It's really windy in this state, you know. Illinois is so flat that
you need to go check?
It just sounds fucking crazy out there.
Me.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, you say so if you need to do something.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying before that? Shit.
I don't know.
I don't actually have a basement. I have a crawl space here. Basements aren't a thing in Illinois.
Really? Weird.
Yeah.
The Church of God, very few.
You want me to stop it?
Had already come.
No, it's fine. CL was mentioning he gave gifts.
Civil War.
And that's 100% accurate, dear. So
yeah,
Armstrong loved Steuben crystal. That was his gift of choice. That he, I think people caught on, like these world leaders around the world, they caught on that Armstrong had a lot of fucking money. And what do you do when you're a country that is like third world. I hate using that term, but you know what I mean, like underdeveloped. And then somebody like Armstrong with a lot of fucking money and influence because he has his own magazine, his own TV show, and all this bullshit. He's known for giving Steuben Crystal meeting with world leaders around the world. Of course they're going to accept him, right?
Mhm.
They're like, you're going to give me fucking Crystal, and you're going to put my country in your magazine to give me free exposure to the world of what's going on with our problems. So it's just a circle jerk. It's a tit for tat kind of situation. Sorry, Joe, this does not sound like a good storm right now. And I know storms in central Illinois tend to come straight over to Kentucky. So you're welcome. Dig it. Yeah.
Sorry. I was like sitting here. Where is their fur? Are you two-timing us, Dr. Top?
Who's top? Who likes top?
Oh my god.
DL, you know everyone too. That's fucking crazy.
Seriously.
I remember when I first watched that documentary about Worldwide Church of God. It was Called to Be Free, as like the only documentary that's ever been made about it. And it's not even from an atheist perspective. It's from a like, oh, we're now an evangelical fucking church. And, you know, we see the error of our ways with the Bible. God was obviously leading us to something better. Yeah, Armstrong. Yeah, he probably.
Fuck yeah, Liam. Oh, that's a great one.
Awesome.
Wait a second. Romper bumper stomper boo. Tell me, do. Welcome to Tori. I'm so glad you could come. It's late, but that's all right. Glad you're here.
That's fine. We're still hanging out here.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna stay on camera. I don't want to be sucked up into a tornado alone. Jesus.
The
storms here, I tell you, they're so fucking scary. Like,
are you sure you're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any tornado warnings right now, so I guess I'm okay.
Okay.
The First World War, and through Mr. Herbert Armstrong's efforts on behalf of the Church of God in the Second World War and the Korean War, our membership has never slain or destroyed. Brethren, on either side, we have prayed for the peace of the nations. We have prayed for the safety of the world's leaders. And so, Mr. Armstrong, in this time of peace, as it is conceived, which is not real peace, in this time in which we can operate, Mr. Armstrong has gone around the world to reach the little people through radio and television and the printing press.
The little people.
Oh,
It's a really strange way to phrase that, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow, what a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it play. We can just talk over him. I'm kind of over it.
That's fine. I'm over it.
Kings, rulers, educators, businessmen, congressmen, and emperors.
I don't even know what he's
Explaining
saying.
in simple terms.
I know.
There is coming a
Wah,
time
wah, wah, wah,
when
wah,
peace
wah,
will
wah.
be enforced. There is a way to peace which some can live.
I actually realized I do have a problem trying to listen to some of this stuff. It's like I got so used to tuning it out that it's almost like I can't. I have to work really hard to actually be like, oh, that was the full sentence I just heard.
It's like looking at a train wreck, for fuck's sakes, dude.
This January of 1986,
Very slow one.
I know.
Continue that work to assure our representatives who are here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at Porn Stash over here. Holy fuck.
What?
You
That's
know
not
that?
what I was noticing. I was noticing the what are they?
Monk?
To reach
Monk. Yeah, the monk. That's what I was noticing.
To be subject to Christ and to his will.
I was actually at a Hare Krishna retreat once, Bats. You know that?
Yes.
It was our Uncle Richard who Hare Krishna, you know, that was big in the 70s or whatever.
At the middle prayer.
Do you find it interesting that our mother and our uncle, they both got into like
the Worldwide Church of God.
Like completely
surprised.
different, but
this occasion before his prayer
Oh, thank you.
to be careful
Yes.
as you leave.
They did say something
When the
about
prayer
Buddhism
is
at the
finished,
beginning.
Our ceremony
Get the
is
sense they
over.
didn't hate Buddhism that
Please,
much.
for many of you who walk and those of you who drive, remember each other as we leave. Mr.
Is it over?
Almost. They're gonna pass the torch to Takach now.
All of those of you who are seated, would you please rise?
Oh, look at him.
I know. I would suggest that from here on out, this looks more like a corporate handing of the torch than it does like a like anything
Like,
churchy,
you
except for
know,
the praying part. We're gonna pray.
Hey, Ollie.
Eternal God in heaven, Father, we come before your
It's
presence
true.
now, and as we do so, we bow our head in honor of your reverence and your glory. And Father, we come before you on this very sober
Is
occasion
everyone's head
with
bowed?
mixed emotions, sorrow and grief on one hand, and yet,
I
Father, with
never
joy
will
on
again.
Put your
the
head up
other,
and open your eyes, Nancy.
knowing that the
Defy.
individual that we
Defy.
are
Why is
honoring
Defiant
today,
so cool?
this unusual and great man whom you have called, chosen, and selected to be your human instrument here on this earth, to preach the gospel of the soon coming kingdom of God.
Soon
Soon
coming.
coming kingdom
Father,
of
we
God.
just thank you for
Sure
They
it
said that
is.
He is going to
2,000
be
fucking
greatly
years
missed.
ago. Hare
As we
Krishna,
commit his
Hare
remains to the
Rama,
ground from whence
Hare
all of us were
Krishna,
created.
Hare Rama.
We commit his spirit to you.
Oh, cheer dancing.
I
knowing
actually
that
had
he
a
will be looking
blast
forward
at
to
that
the
Hare
day
Krishna retreat
that he
because
can claim
I
his
bet.
promise.
all we did was party. Actually,
That,
there was
Father,
a
he
cute
will be
monk there
raised with
that
a new and glorious
I had
body.
my
The fulfillment
all I
of
did
all
was
of his
like
dreams,
play
his
the drums.
aspirations,
It kind
and
of
the
puts
fruits
you
of
in
his
this little
labor.
bit of a trance, right? Where you're just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they were just playing music and they were all happy. I was okay with it. Whatever.
Whatever.
It's still religion. It's still annoying, but you can do all of that without deities. All of it.
I did want to mention that Takach just talked about Herbert's new body.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Does he have one that's not quite as revolting?
I don't know. They talked a lot about new bodies, I remember.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think they probably talked about new bodies more and more as the leadership got older and older, and they're like, I hope God fixes it.
Our balls are sagging a little bit. We need some new stuff.
They
Nobody
did
wants
not
to
know how
focus
to
on
love their parts. They really should have loved their parts better.
them.
Mm-hmm.
And God's perfect design and all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. I see Ollie in the chat. Welcome and thank you for being here. I see Sumami in the
Hello.
chat. Hello there. Glad you could be here. Let's see.
Okay, I think that storm is passing now. Holy
Okay,
We'll
good.
come through.
that was
Glad
So,
we're all
Father, we
right.
thank you for
Joe.
this man
Get ready,
who
dude.
touched the hearts and the
Coming
lives
to
of
you.
most of us here today. And so we just thank you
There
for
comes,
him,
there
Father.
comes. It's
And now we
Batman Girl.
close another chapter in the book of Acts and begin a new one.
Fuck Krishna.
We readily admit and acknowledge that there is no man who can fill his shoes.
Mahadev.
But Father, we aim to follow in his
Yeah,
footsteps.
Ganesh all the way.
And we realize that of ourselves we're helpless.
Okay, I may have told this story before, but Sheldon, because you mentioned Michael Jackson, there was this time when I was in the children's choir, and it was the Feast of Tabernacles, which was like the big damn deal, guys, in the Worldwide Church of God. It was in October.
It was Christmas.
Oh yeah, like the whole thing was you were supposed to spend 10% of your yearly income that week. That was like the second tithe. But when I was in the children's choir, they announced that the children were going to sing Heal the World by Michael Jackson. And seriously, the uptight people in that auditorium, the gasps that went up.
Heal the
Michael
world.
Jackson, he's evil. And then the song's
Make it a
fucking
better
amazing.
place.
Exactly. And then we also got to relive that song with the one time I went to India and was there with Nancy, and we were in a van in northern India, and we were having a party, and we played that song, and it was fantastic. Mm-hmm.
Oh, go check out my time in India. Patty is in there too. I will tell everyone to go to my husband has a YouTube channel, though all it is our travel stuff. Which one is it? A Year in India. There we go. Go check that out. I put together. I have a hair in my mouth. I hope that's not a pube. Yeah, Patty and I went to India, and my husband has a channel where we have a lot of like travel videos and such. A Year in India. That's the song that's in it is Michael Jackson's what did you say?
Heal the World?
Heal the World. Yes. That's the song that's in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good video, I think. Captures India well. So yeah, go check it out. Yay.
Oh my God, I loved that song when we sang it in children's choir.
Which one was that?
Morning has broken like the first morning. Yeah, that's all I remember, but I loved it so much. I'll have to actually sing something.
Like the first word. Praise for the singing.
Praise for the morning. Oh my gosh.
Blackbird
praise for them springing
like the first word.
The word. Okay, oh my God.
Yes, Blackbird has spoken. Yeah, you know, Denny. You know which song we're
It actually was such a good song too. Okay, oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Did my Minnesota show?
Okay, which one of us had the Wisconsin accent? Holy shit.
I don't know. I've been in Oregon for 10 years, but it still pops out, y'all.
I'm still in the
And
Midwest.
then I say y'all, like I'm not from Minnesota at all.
Probably me. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Helpless
1 minute
in
left.
all of these matters and endeavors. And we look to you as our source of strength and our power, the one who will guide and direct as you did.
No, I will hold my own power.
Thank you. We know, Father, that you says to this man, will you look? One who is of a humble, a contrite spirit.
Blackbeard has spoken like the
one who has reverence for the laws of God and the blessings that they do bring.
Yes.
Oh,
so, Father, we thank
guys are amazing.
For the fruit
I
your
love
servant
it
has
so
borne
much.
in all of our lives. The individual that we look to as our Father in the Lord, and he will be greatly missed.
Yeah.
And so we thank you for him, Father. And now as we do commit him to the ground,
to the ground
remains, we look forward to the promise that
Where
he
you
will
belong.
receive, and all of us
Get
yet at a
in the
future
ground.
date. And we just thank you for him now. And we ask all of this by and through the authority of your loving Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Oh my gosh. Well, we did it.
Oh, okay, we got through that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh no, I don't want to see that. No.
No. Get JD
I
Vance.
gotta be quicker on the take there.
God.
Okay.
JD Vance. No, thank you. All right.
Well, I feel like we have shown enough of Armstrong for a while. I don't know. We might start venturing off into more I don't know, fun territory. Yeah.
I don't exactly know what I was expecting with his funeral, but
that was boring as fuck.
I feel a little dissatisfied, I have to say. Like I was waiting for a little bit more of a climax. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing I appreciate is that the Worldwide Church of God didn't believe in people just going to heaven after they die. So it's actually kind of satisfying to think that all of the believers weren't able to think that Armstrong's just up there with God, because they all think that they're in the ground until Jesus comes back and raises the dead in Christ.
That's true. That's what we were taught. You prayed for it to end.
You know, Joe, I have to tell you, you're allowed to click away if you don't like
it. I certainly hope our props helped with that. That boring.
Ooh, it's quite a handful.
Kitty, we're happy you made it too. Your amazing pussy pillow will forever be in our channel. Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Thank
Joe,
you.
you're so sweet. You would watch paint dry with us. That's fucking amazing.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Awesome.
Well, I sure appreciate all y'all being here tonight. That
All
was
y'all.
great fun. All
That was
y'all.
not Midwest.
That's like not Midwest at all. Yes, exactly. Sheldon, I have thought about this. Exactly. Like, oh my gosh, the past, everything I know about it seems so freaking repressive.
Yeah.
I mean, even things that harken to my childhood make me twitch.
Yeah, it's really gross.
I
Really
can't
gross.
imagine.
I will watch the paint, Joe, while you and Patty get stoned. Absolutely. I'm there for that.
Just go outside to light it, fumes. Problematic. Oh, so much fun. Okay, well, if you liked the show, go ahead and hit like. After we end it, go in and leave a comment on the stream itself, okay? Not in the chat in here, but like a comment out there. And
go in and release. Yeah.
What?
Go in and release. Bye, Ciel. Nice to meet you. Thank you for all the information you had tonight. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was so fun to have you here, and thanks for joining. How awesome. All right. I guess.
Now Tons of Mice is here.
Hi, Mice. I see you.
Vagina for you, honey. Yay.
Oh, yeah, I know all the props. All right. Anybody looking for shall I kazoo us out of here?
Yes.
All right. Good night, everyone. Love you all.
Burn in hell, Herbert Armstrong. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.